Hey y'all, so my name's Megan, and welcome to Megan Melts. We're going to talk about some weight loss. I started my weight loss journey in March of 2018. In March of 2018, I weighed around 325 pounds. My highest weight was 340, and that was in February of 2018. The initial weight loss was not intentional, but it did give me a little bit of a head start. So, how did I get that big? I've been a big girl my entire life. I've always been thick. I've always been that girl. All my friends were smaller. All my friends were skinnier. I kept up pretty well, though. Not gonna lie. So, in November of 2017, I broke off a very, very bad relationship. And that was when the start of my weight gain began. July 2017, I lost one of my childhood best friends. In November 2017, my dad passed away very, very suddenly. So those three things combined, I put on about 40 pounds. Of course, it happens. People stress eat. I was never taught to self-soothe, and I was never taught how to cope. So I ate. Now, come February 2018, I got very, very sick. I was in Mexico, had something happen with my ears, and I wound up in the hospital. I wound up on the boiled chicken, bananas, and toast diet for the entire trip. Now, if anyone's ever been to Mexico, it's the most depressing thing ever. Open bar, which my father had just passed away. I was drinking a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I was of age. I was 22 years old, 22 or 23, I don't remember. But I was of age. I started drinking. So I'm in Mexico, can't have any alcohol, can't have any of the good food. So I lost a little bit of weight. So when I came back, my mom had talked to me while we were down there about how friends and family were worried because of the size I had become. And they knew it was because of stress eating, and they knew. But I was never a girl that could take weight off. I could only put weight on. I tried the 21-day fix. I was the Beachbody coach. I did it all. I did Weight Watchers. I did everything. And I never lost the weight. So, KSS, keep it simple, stupid. That's what I did. And I slowly started losing weight. I renewed my gym membership at my local gym. And that was what started it. I just started going. I told myself every day I had to go to the gym, even if I just walked on the treadmill, or I never really did the treadmill. I would run sprints. That's what I did on the treadmill once I got probably at about 70 pounds lost was when I started doing sprints. But when I first started, I would ride the bike. And that's what I would do. And then I started lifting. I watched girls like Heidi Summers, Honey Buns Fit, Jen Heward, Christian Guzman, all of them. All of the girls, all the guys, the weightlifting influencers. And I started eating the way that they were eating because they have amazing bodies. Very high carb, very high protein, very, very, very low fat. That was how I was eating. I lost around 65, 70 pounds doing that. I also hired a personal trainer who I went through 3 trainers at my gym. I still have personal training credits. They have no trainer at the moment, but that was what I did to begin. And we did step-ups, we did lifting, and I got really into lifting. So when I plateaued, I stayed at around 70 pounds lost for about, I want to say almost 5 months. It was a while. It was enough that you could definitely call it a plateau. But I was building muscle, and I could tell I was getting stronger, and I was getting stronger every day. I was lifting. My friends, my wonderful, wonderful friends, all were doing the keto diet. And I was like, this sounds so dumb. Like, high fat. Who wants to eat high fat? And we have game night once a month, and we go over to one of their houses, and they were eating strict lazy keto. So everything was keto. Now, for someone that wasn't eating fat, my body would be in distress for like 3 days after I went to game night. So I was like, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try keto. So June, I decided, why not? What is it going to hurt? What is it going to hurt? I know that diet and exercise work, but what is keto going to hurt? It's not. So I bought some cookbooks, did a shit ton of research, and I started keto. I have never felt so good. Now, I was eating fruits, vegetables, so many fruits and vegetables. That's what I was surviving off of. I was probably eating 3 bags of frozen veggies a day before, because it was calories. That's what I was counting. I was counting calories, and I was low fat. I gave up fruit. I've not had any fruit, which sucks because it's summer and I live in New York, and summers in New York have things like watermelon and things like pineapple and all of the delicious foods that we only get in July and August. But I told myself, we're going to do keto, we're going to give it a summer, and we're going to try it. And I've never felt better. I lost an additional 30 pounds, which the first 10 was water weight. And I know it was water weight because it came off like that. It was like a week, and I lost 10 pounds. And I was like, all right, I knew how that worked. I knew how the water weight worked. I was already drinking about 1.5 gallons of water a day at minimum. So when I started, I went strict keto for the first month. For all of June, I would say I went strict keto, and I felt amazing. And I didn't think that I'd ever feel like that while I was in my weight loss journey. Now, I did stop going to the gym. And the only reason I stopped going to the gym was the research I had done made it kind of clear that starting keto would really mess with your system, and your stomach's going to be upset. You're probably not going to feel your best. So I stopped going to the gym. I'm not a big gym person in the summer anyway. I'd rather be in the pool. I'd rather be out hiking. I have 2 very cute little dogs that love to go for WALK. They're right next to me, or I'd say it. So I'd rather be outside in the summer anyway. But I didn't go to the gym. And I still noticed that the weight was coming off. And I'm like, Now, I did put myself in a calorie deficit to begin with. Now I don't count calories as intensely. I still count them, but I round. I used to be to the calorie. I round up and down now, depending on what the food is. My dogs are asleep. But that was how I started with keto. Now, Keto Ginger, Amanda, and Lauren I'm going to say it wrong, Lauren Braze, have been my YouTube mamas. I love them. They're both awesome autism moms and huge in the keto community on YouTube. On my days off, I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, meal prepping, cleaning, doing whatever, doing what women do on their days off, and I always have my phone plugged in and their YouTube's going on repeat. I've probably watched most of their videos 2 or 3 times, and girls, I watch your ads. But they have opened my eyes to so many recipes, and I've started going off on my own and trying different things, and I'm very excited. And I hope that you all look forward to this as much as I do. So, my goals for this channel: to record the rest of my weight loss. I am currently in the 240s, depending on the day, depending on what I ate the day before. My goal is to be at 180. Hi, my name is Megan, and I'm starting a YouTube channel to document my weight loss journey. I've tried everything. I've tried every diet in the book, and I can't seem to stick with it. My breaking point was the other day. I'm a big girl, and I've never felt weird in my skin. I've always been a bigger girl. I was a bigger athlete in high school. I was just a bigger girl. I mean, there was nothing wrong with that. I didn't have any issues with that until the other day when I couldn't fit inside my jeans. And that's never happened to me before. And I couldn't fit in my jeans. And sorry, there's puppies running around in here. I couldn't fit in my jeans. And that was my breaking point. That was where I went, I need to lose weight. I hadn't stepped on the scale in a long time. And I weighed myself this morning. And I didn't like the number that I saw. I never thought that I could weigh this much. I remember in high school, for a year straight, I weighed 252 pounds. But I looked good. I was like a size 16. I was toned. I just was hefty. And I remember thinking, oh, my body won't let me get above that weight. I won't be able to weigh more than 252 pounds. Like, there's no reason that at this weight, my body won't let me get any bigger than that. Well, after high school comes boyfriends. After boyfriends comes stress. After stress comes real life jobs, which causes even more life stress. And I found out stress makes you gain weight, especially when you're not willing to admit why you're stressed. Yeah. I currently weigh 315.6 pounds. And I'm going to try not to cry throughout this video. And this is the 5th time I've made it, just so that I'm not hysterically crying through the whole thing. I never thought that I would be in the 300s. I thought, you know what, in the 200s I'm fine. I have no health issues whatsoever. I'm just a big girl. I'm destined to be a big girl, which I am very large framed. I have very broad shoulders, and a very large head. But for some reason, I always thought that that was okay, that it was acceptable for me to just let it all go. And since September, I've gone through a lot in my life. It's now, what's today's date? It's now March 30th, 2017. Since September, I've had a lot of things in my life change and a lot of things in my life happen. We can even go August. That has definitely sent me through a downward spiral. Weight-wise. eat out constantly. I drink alcohol on a frequent basis. I'm 22. I never got to have like my party stage in high school. Which neither did my friends. So for us to be able to... I'm sorry, they're playing. They're very cute though. Hey! We play nice. I let my body go. I stopped exercising. Hey! I stopped exercising. I went out to the bars on Friday and Saturday nights. I drank at home. I ate a lot of fast food. And I pretty much treated my body like crap. And my body definitely has taken a toll from that. So I have tried a lot of times to lose weight. I've done everything from the 21 Day Fix to a no carb diet to vegan. I tried vegan for a while. I tried raw vegan. I've tried everything. 21 Day Fix, awesome. I lost 13 pounds or 16 pounds in the 21 days. I over tripled putting that on when I stopped the program. Accountability. Accountability is definitely something that everyone needs. And I don't have that. So I'm hoping that with making this YouTube channel that I gain followers that hold me accountable. People that want to check in on my weight, see that I'm losing. My plan as of right now is to post video weigh-ins weekly. And probably start an Instagram account where I take pictures of every meal. And that will mainly be to hold me accountable. Because I'm not accountable. So I was really interrupted by someone pulling in my driveway yesterday when I was trying to finish recording that. So I figured I would record the outro. My goal is to be around 180. This is going to be my way of recording the rest of my progress. It's a long time coming, and I should have started this at the beginning of my journey. I hope that I get a good welcoming to the YouTube community and that people enjoy the content. It will be a lot of recipes, a lot of what I eat in a day, a lot of vlog style food. But yeah, so this is my keto journey. This is my weight loss journey. This is my life. Welcome.